8th Ukrainian Special Operations Brigade brutally attacked and thwarted the Russian advance in the direction of Kupyansk. A group of soldiers from the 8th Separate Special Operations Regiment successfully prevented the Russian advance. Using attack drones, Russian troops were pushed into the building. Operators then cleared several buildings where the enemy had taken cover. As a result, 3 Russian soldiers were killed, and the rest were forced to retreat. Ukrainian Special Operations Forces, always pushing the boundaries. The Airborne Assault Group, along with adjacent units, repelled a massive Russian attack on Ukrainian Defense Forces positions in the Donetsk region. The forces and assets of the Airborne Assault Group, along with military units and subdivisions of the 1st Azov Corps of the Ukrainian National Guard and its affiliates, thwarted the Russian forces' attempt to break through towards Dobrapil. Thus, Russian forces, comprising 3 brigades and 1 Marine regiment, launched an offensive operation aimed at capturing the settlements of Volodymyrivka and Sofiivka. In total, during the offensive operation, Russia deployed 6 tanks, nearly 40 armored personnel carriers, over 40 motorized vehicles, and hundreds of personnel. Russian forces attempted to break through the defense forces' defenses by sending in wave after wave of equipment and infantry. The first echelon consisted of mobile groups on motorcycles, followed by tanks and armored personnel carriers. Ukrainian units prepared the defense lines in advance, setting up minefields, and clearly coordinating the actions of artillery and UAV operators. As a result, the Russians became disoriented, losing their bearings, abandoning equipment, and chaotically landing infantry on unprepared lines. The fighting was particularly fierce near Volodymyrivka. The Russians landed about 30 Marines there, but most of them were destroyed by Ukrainian forces immediately after landing. Those who tried to hide among the ruins and in basements were hit with precision by heavy drones at night, which ultimately destroyed the remaining Russian forces. As a result of precise planning, reconnaissance, and effective battle management, the following Russian forces were destroyed: 3 tanks, 13 armored personnel carriers, 41 motorized vehicles, 1 tractor, and approximately 100 personnel damaged. This result was made possible by the coordinated joint actions of military units and subdivisions of the Airborne Assault Forces, assault regiments and battalions, UV crews from the Unmanned Systems Troops, and units of the 1st Azov Corps of the Ukrainian National Guard.